Hi, Barry Foster here, and welcome back to The Scottish Job. This is episode number 36 with Glenrothes up in the Scottish Lowland League. And today we've got a pretty big game away to Glenrothes. But before we get to that match, this is what's been happening since our last video. We played two more league games. We played Civil Service at home, and that ended in a 0-0 result. A bit of a hard-fought match, and neither side could really get on top. But I wasn't too disappointed with a point at home. I thought we played pretty well, but neither side could get that vital goal to win all 3 points. We then had another home game, this time against Berwick Rangers, and we beat them again, 2-1. Luke Motruck and Jordan Allen both scoring. And that was a really good win, because I thought Berwick Rangers might come back at us very hard after we beat them 3-0 in the first round of the Scottish Cup. So I was delighted to get all 3 points from that particular match. And when we have a quick look at the table, as you can see, we're at the moment coming second on 15 points. We've played 8 matches. Berwick Rangers still top of the table on 16. Spartans a point behind us. They've got a game in hand. And East Stirlingshire, they're 3 points behind us, and they have 2 games in hand. So I guess that second position could change. But I'm very happy with the way the season has been going so far. And when we look at season preview, you can see that our odds have shortened to 18-1, and that's because of the good form we've been showing. Spartans are currently evens to win the league. Berwick Rangers and Glenrothes both at 13-2. East Stirlingshire 10-1. And East Kilbride at 11-1. That really surprises me, because when you have a look at the table, East Kilbride have had a pretty poor start. They're coming third last with only 7 points. So I'm a little bit surprised they've still got those odds. But anyway, without further chit-chat, let's go and play Glenrothes. This will be 11th playing second, but I'm still expecting a pretty tough match. So let's go and play the Rose. And here's the starting lineup for today's match. We've got Richardson in goal, Lawton, Hammond, Watson and Lumsden across our back line, Edwards, King, Marshews and McLeod-Kane midfield, and Higgs and Curry will lead the attacking line. Sitting on the bench will be Connor Eastham, Strachan, Paver, Stewart, the trialist Thomas Riley, Luke Motruck and Rio McAvoy. There's been quite a few changes because we've got another game in 3 days' time, so I am resting a number of players like Jordan Allen, for example. But anyway, that's the starting 11. Let's go and chat to the boys. Well, this is the part of the game that I hate, trying to select a team talk. I am tempted to go with the assistant. I got a feeling I went with that one last match. I think I'll go with the very top one. I think we're on a good run. Let's try and keep it going. Fingers crossed that might be the correct team talk. But here we go. Glenrothes playing in one of their away strips. The rose in red and white. And this is Lawton making a good run. Good ball to Edwards on the left here. Now, can he get a good cross in? And he's been, I think, fouled. And he has. Well, that's going to be almost as good as a corner. And this will be Higgs, who will whip it in. Oh, glancing header. I think Hammond got his head to that, central defender. But he put it over the bar. So not a bad opening couple of minutes for Glenrothes. Now Marshews sends it into Edwards. Who's going to try and turn and have a shot. That's gone out for a throw-in. Glenrothes is another team that's been tipped to do well, but they've had a bit of a poor start so far. But anyway, Adams now with a good run. Now Livingston, well, he sent that well and truly over the bar. But we're waiting for another highlight. Must be a bit of an arm wrestle out there. Maybe two evenly matched teams, and I can see that Spartans have taken a 1-0 lead away to East Kilbride. But here we've finally got a highlight. We're into the 15th minute. This is McLeod K, who does a pretty good job for us on the right wing. Here comes his cross, not a bad one, but that's been headed away by Wilson. Now King back to Lawton. Now this is Hammond. What will he do with it? Back to Lawton. Okay, now Higgs. Curry. Oh, he tried a shot. Now this is Edwards. He tries a shot. So that'll be another throw-in. Well, at least they're trying to put shots on the goal, which is a good thing. I think we'll call out some encouragement. Maybe we'll wait to see what happens with this highlight. Higgs playing it very long, and McLeod K will just get to this. And he puts it back to Marsh Hughes, all the way back to Lumsden. He's bound to lump it up, and he does. And he's looking for Curry. And Curry forced a save in a corner from the keeper. So we'll call out some encouragement now. That normally picks the boys up. Marsh Hughes, the taker, sends it very deep. A little bit too deep, and that's been cleared. So in the opening, let's say 20 minutes of the match, I guess we've had slightly the better of the play, but I think it's been pretty even. Both teams with 50% possession, but we've had slightly more shots than the Glenrothes, but we're still waiting for another highlight. As I said, it must be a bit of an arm wrestle, but this is McConnell now with a goal kick. He sends that deep down the park. Now that'll be going straight back to Richardson. Now Lumsden plays it long, but not to one of our players. So this is Stewart. This is mine. Oh, he's put it through to Hunter. Oh, and Hunter. Well, he probably should have got that on target, but I think he put it high and wide. So that was a bit of a let-off. That was a good opportunity for Glenrothes to open the scoring. Anyway, this is Higgs with a free kick, and he's found Hammond, and that's another really good save, but he was offside. Fair enough. Maybe about 13, 14 minutes to go until the half-time break. This is Marsh Hughes. Good ball out to McLeod K. Now he's looking for Lumsden. We know what he's going to do. No, he doesn't. Gives it to Watson. Now this is King. Now this is Curry. Oh, nice ball. Edwards, he might be off. He is. He's offside. Now I thought he looked a fraction offside, but not a bad move. I must admit, it was a good move by Glenrothes. Now this is Brett to, I think it's mine, and now Hunter. Hunter had that pretty good opportunity not so long ago. Oh, nice ball. This is Adams. Oh, good save by Richardson. That was a good move by Glenrothes, but Richardson did very well getting down and knocking that ball out for a corner. Now, can we defend the corner? Well, we've given them another one. Corners tend to be our Achilles heel in the game. And this will be Brett with another corner. He goes deep, and that's been headed away by, I think it was Edwards. The winger doing some good defensive work. Well, we're not far from half-time. It's, as I said, it's been pretty even sort of a match. And that's Higgs being cut down by Brett. He's on a yellow, and, well, he's off for an early bath. Bit of a foolish tackle. Got a second yellow and then a red. So that gives a man advantage to us, but can we take advantage of it? Anyway, this is Lawton. Now King sends it out to Curry, who was very wide in that position, but he's earned himself a corner. Most of the players have done okay in the opening 45 minutes. Marsh Hughes sending it deep again, and that's been headed away by McLeod K. This is King. He looks for Marsh Hughes. Can he turn? He can. He gets his cross in. Not a bad one. And Edwards got his head to it, but that was a pretty easy save for the keeper to make. Well, I got a feeling that's going to be the opening 45 minutes. And it's 0-0 before a fairly good turnout, 334 people. Let's go and chat to the boys. Well, it's half time. We point the old finger, and I'm going to try and give them a bit of encouragement. Tell them that I'm proud of what they showed in the opening 45 minutes. And fingers crossed we can get a result here today. Anyway, this is Glenrothes with possession early in the half. It's sent long but straight to Hammond. End of opening highlight, but very quickly to a second. Now this is Higgs. He teams up with McLeod K. Now can he get a good cross in? He cuts it back to Lumsden, back to McLeod K. Now Marsh Hughes. Higgs. Oh, McLeod K. He's gone over. Oh, Charlie Higgs fired that in. I thought for a split second there might be a penalty. But Higgs made no doubt with that strike. Not quite too sure whether it got a deflection. Anyway, this is Marsh Hughes, Higgs. McLeod K goes down. No, I think it was just a well-struck shot by Higgs. So Glenrothes, I think they deserve that goal. I think they've been the better side so far in the match. Anyway, this is Lumsden with a free kick, and now King. Now Higgs, Curry, they're knocking it around. I think they're looking a little bit confident. Edwards plays a very poor ball. Couldn't find King. King with the tackle, but the Rose still have possession. Adams, who's on a yellow. Now Livingston lumping it up. That's for Watson, easy header. Now McLeod K to Marsh Hughes again. Here's our playmaker. Now Lumsden. King's done pretty well, I reckon, in the central midfield role since coming to the club. Oh, nice ball, Edwards. Can he finish? And he can. Beautiful goal. Tucked it under the keeper. And that's his first goal of the season. Higgs was the assist. And that's 2-0 now to Glenrothes. Let's have a look at this one again. King putting a ball through to Higgs, and Higgs, lovely ball through to Edwards, and Edwards just opened his body up and he put it past the keeper. That's a very nice finish. I don't think we'll see it a third time. It was a very good goal. And I think he was just onside. Anyway, this is Glenrothes now. They're 2 goals down. They're playing at home. With good ball through to Hunter. He looked dangerous in the first half. He's earned himself a corner. He made some good runs in the opening 45 minutes. But they've got a corner now, and this will be Johnston, the taker. Fires it in, well headed, but once again by Edwards. Seems to do some good defensive work there at corners. Now Adams, not a good pass, and King, well, he showed a little bit too much with that, but he gets the throw in. Now this is Marsh Hughes, cuts it back to King. Now Higgs, Marsh Hughes, he can have a crack. Oh, well, the keeper could only get his big paws down to that, but he's knocked it away for a corner. He's certainly being put under a bit of pressure in the second half, and that's been headed away, but Caves will take it away for the Glenrothes, but end of our highlight. So at the moment, the Glenrothes are not really posing too much of a threat to us. I think they're a little bit more threatening in the opening 45 minutes. But there's still probably a good 30 minutes left in this match, and that's a pretty good ball to Adams. And he cuts it back to Hunter. Hunter with his shot, straight at Richardson. And very soon we'll have to start thinking about a substitution. Well, it's McLeod K who's injured. He's got a potential thigh injury. So it's a bit of a blow. It's a bit of a blow indeed. I think we'll have to bring on... I'll take a gamble here. Young Paver. It's not really his position, but I'll take a punt that he can maybe do a job for us on the right wing. He normally plays left or right fullback. But Edwards is getting pretty tired as well. I think we'll make another substitution. We'll bring on Luke Motruck for Charlie Edwards, and let's make one more. I think we'll bring on Rio McAvoy, the new signing. He can come on for Rory Curry. We'll give the youngster a bit of game time in the remaining maybe 15 odd minutes of the match. But it's still 2-0 to Glenrothes. They seem to have, I think, clearly had the upper hand in the second half. And as we quickly race towards the full-time whistle, no highlights. I'm quite happy to sit on a two-goal lead. Anyway, this is Richardson. Plays it out to Lawton here at left fullback. And he sends it down to Motruck. Now this is King, Marsh Hughes, McAvoy, all plays it through beautifully for Higgs, and Higgs has rounded the keeper. That is a lovely goal, classy goal. Great assist by the new signing in McAvoy, but Higgs showing, I think, a lot of composure to go round the keeper, and then a very nice finish. Let's have a look at this a second time. McAvoy, Higgs goes around the keeper, fools him completely, open goal. That makes it 3-0. I think that was a very, very good goal by Glenrothes. Well, I think we'll call out some praise to the boys because they really have done extremely well here today away from home. I thought the Bonnyrigg Rose was going to give us a really tough match. Anyway, this is McAvoy. Can he have a shot? No, he'll try and cut it back. This is Paver. Well, that'll be cleared by the keeper. 4 minutes of added time. That's a good tackle there by Lumsden. King lumping it forward. This is Higgs again. And he plays it through for Motruck. He can have a go. No, he's going to try and... I think he went for maybe a corner there, but didn't quite come off. So there can't be too many highlights, I think, left in this match. We've got probably about a minute and a half to go. McConnell driving it down the field, but this is Higgs playing it for McAvoy, but he won't quite get to that. I was probably asking a little bit too much of him. So with barely a minute to go, this is Lumsden throwing it to Paver. Now Marsh Hughes. He found Higgs. This is Paver. What's his crossing like? Well, he crosses it, but that's been headed away. Now cleared down the field straight to Elliott. So maybe one last chance for the Rose to get a consolation goal. Anyway, this is Caves again to Fraser. I think they're going to run out of time. They've got to get it forward. Got to remember they played a fair bit of the game with only 10 men. So it's probably been a bit difficult for them, but we certainly have been the much better side in the second half. That's well cleared there. I think that was maybe Hammond getting a boot to the ball, and that's full time, 3-0 in favour of Glenrothes, with Charlie Higgs with a brace and Charlie Edwards also getting on the scoring sheet. Let's go and chat to the boys. Okay, you've got to be happy with that. I reckon a win and a good performance. Let's go and see who we play next. Well, as you can see, before we get to our next opponent, as you can see, that 3-0 victory has us sitting in second spot on 18 points. The Berwick Rangers still in top spot after a 2-0 victory over Bowness, and Spartans a point behind us with a game in hand as well. And they had a very good 4-1 victory over East Kilbride. So let's take a look at who's going to be in the next video. Well, as you can see, in 3 days' time, we're away to Gretna, 2008 in the league. But looking at our schedule, I think what we'll do, we'll play that game offline. Also, the South Challenge Cup second round match against an Athletic offline. But we'll come back for the Scottish Cup second round, a home game against Fraserburgh. I think that'll be a really good game to watch, since Fraserburgh is a League Two side. And very quickly, looking at some of the messages here, McLeod K. Well, a bit lucky. He's going to be out for maybe 6 to 7 weeks. I'm sorry, I thought that was 6 to 7 days. 6 to 7 weeks. So that is a bit of a blow. That is, I thought, with a thigh strain. So we'll certainly be leaving that to the physio. But we do have a good substitute for that particular role in the form of Harry Lovett. He normally can play a pretty good wing role for us, but that is a bit of a blow having McLeod K out for that period of time. Anyway, that's the video for today. I hope you have enjoyed it. A pretty good 3-0 away victory against Bonnyrigg Rose. If you have, give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to leave a comment, please do. Until next time, I'm Barry Foster saying it's goodbye from me.